Okay, so what is schizophrenia? Well, it's a long story, but I'm gonna try to make it a little shorter. I myself have schizophrenia simplex, which doesn't make it simple really, but it's just called simplex, which is Latin for simple. And schizophrenia is a brain disorder, actually, a disabling brain disorder characterized by abnormalities in perception or expression of reality. 0.4 to 0.6% of the population is affected, and it usually comes forth in the early adulthood, as an adolescent. With me, it has practically been there since I was born. I was a weird baby who did weird stuff and acted weird and all sorts of things. But usually it begins in the puberty and stuff like that, and then maybe a little later. And I was first diagnosed in 2004, actually, so yeah. Now, simple schizophrenia, it says here on Wikipedia. Woo, for Wikipedia! Says that simple schizophrenia, insidious and progressive development of prominent negative symptoms with no history of psychotic episodes. Which actually isn't true in my case. I've been psychotic several times, one of the times because of drug abuse, which I'm totally over. I'm clean, I'm sober, everything. So that I don't quite get. Now, if we're going to talk about the prenatal, preborn ways of getting infected with schizophrenia, it actually says that children born in winter or spring in the northern hemisphere have a bigger chance of getting schizophrenia. I was born in late summer. Also, it is said that when your mother gives birth to you, that if she has herpes in, full eruption, then you can actually develop schizophrenia. They don't know how yet, but it's just a theory. Other than that, lack of oxygen, which I had during birth, can also cause schizophrenia. Also, it is hereditary. Sorry, my English. Yeah, like it skips one generation or two. Like my grandparents could have been schizophrenic, but at that time you didn't even really know the diagnosis that well, and you didn't do anything about it. You had to almost die if you ever went to a doctor or something. So, yeah. Also, something interesting which I just read is that if there are genes in the DNA which are called deletions or duplications of tiny DNA sequences within genes, known as copy number variants, that may be linked to increased risk of schizophrenia. Now, that's all they know so far, but they have found the actual schizophrenia gene, which is good, because then it means that in 10 years or so, or less, we will have a miracle pill. So, but check my video about, the end of the earth. You won't get to see it. Anyways, never mind. That was a blooper. Then it is said that out of the schizophrenics around, about 1/3 never get well. The second third get a better life, but are still schizophrenic and haunted by all these symptoms and stuff. But the third part, the third, actually, well, they get well. And I'm really hoping that I'm in the third category, but you never know. And now I'm gonna list the symptoms on schizophrenia, which is coming for you right here. Now, the earliest found medical record of schizophrenia was from 1797. That is quite interesting. Now, I'm suffering from both schizotypia and schizophrenia simplex. And how it works is really, I take a lot of medicine, 17 pills a day to be accurate. And it's just hard. It is, because you have a lot of anxiety, panic attacks, social phobia, stuff like that. You develop new phobias almost every day. So I'm glad that something can be done, but in January I'm gonna skip the benzodiazepines, which is called Rivotril, which is a medicine which is... I can't concentrate because of the damn cats. They're ripping it all apart. Sorry. Now, suffering from schizophrenia isn't funny. I'll probably be flamed like everyone else on YouTube, but I just want to say that it is hell to go through. I don't wish it upon my worst enemy, and it's not because I'm drowning in self-pity or something like that. No, not at all. I've been schizophrenic all my life. I've learned to deal with it and how people tackle it. And I just wanted to say that yes, I am schizophrenic, and it is not, I have to say this, it is not the same as MPD, which everybody thinks. It's a common misunderstanding. MPD is multiple personality disorder, where you're the Queen of England or something, you know, split personality stuff. That is not the case with schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is just a whole different kind of illness, where you can be paranoid, have phobias, anxiety, panic attacks, hear voices. You know, you can hear sometimes very negative voices, which can make you, if you're unmedicated, a very dangerous person. Because they can tell you, if you don't kill this or this person, then you will blah blah blah. That is a dangerous kind of schizophrenics, which suffer from schizophrenia, paranoia, or something like that. But I just wanted to tell you that yes, I am bing bing, but that doesn't make me a lunatic. Look, I'm talking to you. It's not like I'm a raving idiot. Or now when I said it, someone will probably write it in the comments. But that doesn't matter, because I don't care. But I just wanted to tell you this, and thank you for listening. And thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. It does. You know, no, more than you know. Well, thank you. I love you. Bye.